Hey, Goodman. A word with you. God be with you.
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow.
What's it about?
I'm looking for someone who knows how to dip her pockets.
Well, then it's lucky for you that I happened along.
There's a farmer who lives in the craftsman's yard. He made a killing supplying vegetables to the monastery. I worked for him for a while. I'd like you to steal the groschen he owes me. And also a pouch containing an amulet he got from the herb woman.
Sounds easy enough.
It ain't quite that easy, otherwise I'd handle it myself. That fucker don't trust no one, and he's always looking over his shoulder. If you manage to nick his pouch... God be with you.
Yeah.
My respects to you. Farewell. Good luck to you.
Any chance of some work?
Well, come to think, there is one rather delicate matter. He said he'd come from the Holy Land, and he was selling various...
I see.
Well, I heard he had some fragments of it, but by the time he reached me, he had no pieces left of the sword. All he had was some dubious wares, splinters...
And where did the pieces of the sword go?
He sold them off to swordsmiths and blacksmiths hereabouts. They just keep them lying around at home for good luck. Can you even imagine what power it would command? If you could get me all the pieces...
Are you sure the Queen of Sheba's a Czech queen?
Who else would she be? Have you not heard of her? Our some priest.
Uh-huh. Isn't it a bit strange that some pilgrim would have something so...
Are you suggesting he might have been lying? Well, people aren't to be trusted, but this is nothing to joke about. God would smite him in a flash if he...
What kind of power did this sword have?
What do you think? It brought...
Where can I find the powers?
Like I said, the smith hereabouts bought them from him. They say the largest piece is with the Rataye swordsmith. The bastard probably won't want to sell. But if you manage to swipe it somehow...
I could do with a sword like that. What if you...
Well, everything has its price. But this one would be expensive. Getting hold of the bits is one thing.
Well, it does sound very interesting.
Excellent. You'll... Good luck to you.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
What else, you, sir?
Are you in need of a helping...
Helping hand? No,
I understand.
no, that's not what I meant. Beef and pork I can get plenty of, but the burgers here,
You want me to poach game?
heaven forbid I would ever suggest such a thing.
I don't want to spoil your plans, but game...
No, but if you happen to be walking in the woods and,
All right.
excellent. I'm glad. Get me a wild boar for now, so I can see what you can do. By the Lord.
To heal, Mutt.
Buy my potions made from magical herbs plucked from the flanks of Mount Olympus.
Asparagus
Yeah, what?
that'll cut you in half, and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you. Come
Salami,
get them.
sausages, meat of all shapes, sizes, and flavors.
What?
Of course, my dream. You were
Would you teach me?
certain.
I'm interested in...
Wouldn't you rather?
Well,
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little laugh. Come and buy
will you teach me
some.
how...
Certainly.
I'm interested...
Wouldn't you rather?
Well. All right.
That dream.
And that's...
Oh well. What's your name?
Oh.
Henry. So. Good men, good wives. Come have a look.
All right.
Wonderful. Oh,
So, how do you...
with a test.
Oh.
I have my eye on 3 rare objects.
Go on.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius.
Have it.
Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. About that too.
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain.
I'm listening.
A layman named Procopius lives by the monastery. And it just so happens.
How did you find out?
As it happens, he told.
And how am I...
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to think.
Wouldn't that be...
It is, and it isn't. If I sell that tooth,
Does it really matter?
of course it does. The name Procopius in this holy land is shrouded with
Fine.
wonderful.
This topping out, what's that?
You're not a carpenter.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or a conifer tree hung on top. You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide. You can't just replace it with a decorated branch.
Fair enough. That topping off is hung pretty high, isn't it?
Naturally. It hangs on the rooftop according to tradition.
How am I supposed to get it down?
Damned if I know.
Very well. This player's talisman.
I actually have a specific one in mind. Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has a...
A cat's paw? I thought players bring a...
I thought so too.
Oh. How am I supposed...
I haven't a clue.
We'll see. Very well. I'll get looking for those things.
Excellent!
Onions that'll even make your man.
What the hell was that?
Jesus Christ be praised.
You must be that lucky fellow.
Lady Luck has been good to me lately, sure enough. But that can change quicker than you know.
People say that you get help from a lucky charm.
Is that not allowed?
No, it is. It just interests me, that's all.
Why?
I'll buy it from you.
You want to buy my cat paw? You
No, I'm not. I'll buy it.
See? In the end, it brought me more luck than I thought. Take care now.
That's what in the...
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
God be with...
It doesn't...
What? What do you...
Your tooth. I bet it hurts.
How do you know about...
As a practitioner of the healing arts, I reckon...
You're a physician?
Isn't that what I said? And if I can give you some of... There's a blacksmith down in the town.
No. There's no way I'm putting myself...
I understand. But look here. I know about healing.
You do that?
Of course.
Jesus Christ. I'm a grown man and I need an F.
You don't have to be embarrassed. Every man in the world...
I know, but even so...
Let's go then, and get...
Look out! Jesus, it's going to be really painful, isn't it?
Don't worry. It will hurt a little, but then you'll feel relieved. You'll see.
If you say so.
Good friend. That's my boy. Wait here. Heel. To me. That's a good boy. That's my boy.
God be with you, Henry.
I don't know. Isn't it a waste of time? Maybe it'll go away on its own.
Are you mad? It won't go away, it'll just get worse. The sooner we get it out, the better.
Yes, yes, you're right.
To me? To me? We're almost there. Just be a man about it.
You're right. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Hold him tight.
Let's do it.
Ah, look.
Jesus
It's
Christ,
out.
The agony.
Hey, want to keep it as a memento?
I'll have it.
Oh, all right.
My breath is short, my feet are sore.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
From all over the world. The relics of saints from Italy. Altar candles from... Good day to you.
I went to look for
Splendid.
the tooth of layman Procopius, which definitely isn't.
It isn't. But then again,
I suppose not. But it wasn't easy.
calm now, don't.
One cat paw for luck.
Marvelous.
Cabbage.
Let's just hope it brings us luck as well.
Cabbage.
A branch from a blessed topping out.
Excellent. And how did you get it down?
I had to shoot it down.
Watch out for this man. He's a regular.
Well, there wasn't any other way.
So we've got all that sorted out. And now to the next man.
Aren't they lovely?
Go on.
There's one more thing. It's rather
What thing?
a shroud.
A shroud?
Yes!
Vegetables, fruit,
A burial
apples,
shroud
cucumbers,
of
onions.
someone
Come
who
get
passed
them.
away not too long ago.
I'm just supposed to take a dead person's clothes?
Christ, no. I need a burial shroud. The precious enveloping garment in which
Salami, sausages.
And does it matter who I take it from?
Carrots
it
that'll
needs
make
to
you
be
and your
someone who
family
lived an
happy.
honest life.
Onions that'll
And I
make
have
you
just the
cry.
fellow. A
Garlic
good man by the name of
evil
Lokota who
spirits
recently
at
passed
bay.
on.
Right. So where can I find him?
His family is waiting for the funeral.
And who was this Lokota?
I know only a little, but according to the locals, he was an honorable man. You should certainly try to ask around.
Good wine.
Garlic,
Have a look.
carrots,
Don't